Scene script. Have you ever wondered about the formative years of a hero? What shaped the indomitable spirit of Captain Vikram Batra, the Sher of Kargil? As we delve into the early years of this brave heart, we find ourselves in the serene hills of Himachal Pradesh, India. Born on the 9th of September 1974 in the beautiful town of Palampur, Vikram Batra was not just another child. His parents, Gadhari Lal Batra and Kamal Kanta, nurtured in him a sense of duty and patriotism. He was the third of 4 children, and even as a young boy, Vikram exhibited a certain resilience and determination that set him apart. His early education took place in the DAV public school in Palampur. He was a brilliant student, excelling in both academics and extracurricular activities. But what distinguished him even more was his unyielding spirit and an insatiable desire to serve his nation. From a young age, he was fascinated by the men in uniform. Their discipline, their courage, and their dedication to the nation stirred something within him. He dreamt of donning that uniform one day, of standing tall among those brave men and women, of serving his country with unwavering commitment. His parents saw this passion and supported him wholeheartedly. His father, a government school principal, often said that Vikram was a born soldier. His mother, a school teacher, instilled in him the values of courage and selflessness. As he grew older, his determination to join the Indian Army only strengthened. He was not deterred by the challenges that lay ahead. Instead, he embraced them, ready to face whatever came his way. He was not just dreaming of becoming a soldier, he was preparing for it. The young Batra, with dreams in his eyes and resolve in his heart, embarked on a journey to serve his nation. And as we will see, this journey was not just about him, but about an entire nation that he inspired with his bravery and sacrifice. Every hero has a journey, a path that shapes them. So, what transformed Vikram Batra, the young boy from Palampur, into a decorated army captain? Vikram Batra's journey at the Indian Military Academy was nothing short of extraordinary. It was a transformative phase, a crucible where a young man was sculpted into a soldier, a leader, and a hero. His days were filled with rigorous physical training, tactical exercises, and lessons in military history. But it was his indomitable spirit that set him apart. Batra's leadership qualities were evident from the start. His unyielding determination, charisma, and zest for life made him a natural leader, inspiring his peers and earning the respect of his superiors. He was the kind of person who would take charge in a crisis, the one who would step forward when others stepped back. His performance in training was nothing short of remarkable. He excelled in every field, demonstrating an innate understanding of strategy and tactics that was beyond his years. His agility, strength, and endurance were tested to the limits, yet he always emerged victorious, always pushing himself to be better, faster, stronger. But the Indian Military Academy was not just about physical prowess. It was also a place where Batra's mental fortitude was honed. He learned to persevere in the face of adversity, to remain calm under pressure, to make split-second decisions that could mean the difference between life and death. Then came the day of his commission into the 13 JK Rifles, a day that marked the beginning of a new chapter in his life. With pride swelling in his chest, he donned his uniform, ready to serve his country, ready to make a difference. But the journey did not end there. It was merely the beginning. For it was in the heat of battle that Batra truly came into his own, showing the world what he was made of, showing the world what it meant to be a hero. His journey at the academy was not just about training. It was about becoming Captain Vikram Batra. What does it take to turn the tide of a war? Courage, strategy, or the indomitable spirit of a soldier like Captain Vikram Batra? The Kargil War, fought in the icy heights of Kargil and Dras in the summer of 1999, was a war unlike any other. Pakistan's covert operation to infiltrate its soldiers and Kashmiri militants into positions on the Indian side of the line of control had put India on the back foot initially. But the Indian forces were not to be underestimated, especially not when they had brave hearts like Captain Vikram Batra in their ranks. Captain Batra, a young officer of the 13 Jammu and Kashmir Rifles, was entrusted with the task of recapturing Point 5140, a strategic peak held by the enemy. It was a daunting task, given the peak's high altitude and the enemy's advantageous position. But Captain Batra was not one to back down. His plan was as audacious as it was brilliant. He decided to climb the steep slope under the cover of the night, a tactic the enemy wouldn't expect. The climb was treacherous, the air thin, but the spirit of Batra and his men was unyielding. With sheer grit and determination, they reached the top and engaged the enemy in a fierce gunfight. By morning, the Indian tricolor was flying high on Point 5140. But Captain Batra was not done yet. His next mission was to capture Point 4875, a mission even more dangerous than the previous one. Under heavy enemy fire, Captain Batra led his men undeterred by the risks. He single-handedly killed 5 enemy soldiers in close combat, clearing the way for his team to advance. During this operation, Captain Batra famously intercepted a message from the enemy asking for reinforcements with his response, "Ye dil mange more," a phrase borrowed from a popular soft drink advertisement. This phrase, meaning "the heart desires more," became a rallying cry for the Indian forces, inspiring them to push forward despite the odds. His courage and leadership were instrumental in capturing Point 4875. But it came at a cost. Captain Batra made the ultimate sacrifice during this mission, laying down his life for his nation. His last words, as reported by his comrades, were "I mata di," a testament to his unwavering faith and patriotism. Captain Batra's bravery and strategic acumen, coupled with his charismatic leadership and indomitable spirit, were pivotal in turning the tide of the Kargil War. His heroics not only helped India regain control of the strategically important peaks, but also boosted the morale of the entire Indian army. Captain Batra, with his bravery and strategic acumen, changed the course of the Kargil War. His story is a testament to the spirit of the Indian soldier, a spirit that is unyielding, courageous, and forever ready to make the ultimate sacrifice for the nation. What does it mean to give everything for your country? To understand this, we need to look no further than the life of Captain Vikram Batra. In the summer of 1999, at the peak of the Kargil War, Captain Batra and his team were tasked with capturing a crucial enemy position at Point 4875. It was a daunting task. The terrain was treacherous and the enemy was well positioned. But Captain Batra, the fearless leader, led his team with unparalleled courage. As they battled against the enemy, an officer from Batra's team was severely injured. Despite the heavy enemy fire, Captain Batra, with a brave heart, moved forward to rescue his comrade. He shielded the injured officer, took several bullets, but ensured his fellow soldier was safe. In that moment of extreme danger, Captain Batra made the ultimate sacrifice. He gave his life for his country and his comrade. His bravery didn't go unnoticed. The nation mourned the loss of this brave son, but also celebrated his valor. Posthumously, Captain Vikram Batra was awarded the Paramvir Chakra, India's highest military honor, a recognition that immortalized his indomitable spirit and supreme sacrifice. It's a tale that continues to inspire millions, a tale of courage, duty, and an unyielding love for one's country. Captain Vikram Batra laid down his life for his nation, epitomizing the highest form of sacrifice. What does it mean to leave a legacy that transcends generations? To find the answer, we look at the life and achievements of Captain Vikram Batra. Captain Vikram Batra's story is a testament to the unyielding spirit of patriotism, bravery, and sacrifice. Born in the serene hills of Himachal Pradesh, he chose a path that was less trodden, a path that demanded courage, discipline, and an unflinching commitment to serve the nation. His heroic exploits during the Kargil War etched his name in the annals of Indian military history, earning him the title of Sher Shah. His valor was not just in his military victories, but also in his spirit. Captain Batra was a soldier who led from the front, who put the safety of his men before his own. His famous words, "Ye dil mange more," became a rallying cry that inspired an entire nation. His life and his sacrifice became a beacon of inspiration for a generation of young Indians who aspire to serve their nation with the same fervor. Even today, 2.5 decades later, his legacy continues to inspire. Captain Batra's story is a shining example of the indomitable spirit of the Indian soldier, of their readiness to lay down their lives for their motherland. His life, his courage, and his sacrifice serve as a reminder of the true cost of our freedom. Captain Vikram Batra, the Sher Shah of Kargil, remains an enduring symbol of bravery, patriotism, and sacrifice for India.